Worldwide, some chickens are more than just ordinary pets. Some of them have become part of history, culture, and selective breeding programs that span many decades. Because of their genetics, rarity, and historical significance, there are gamefowl that have been recorded as being sold at prices even higher than a car. And just a reminder, this video was made for documentary and educational purposes only. We'll cover the history, genetics, and market value of major game bloodlines without encouraging illegal activity or animal cruelty. In this video, we will start the countdown of the top 10 most expensive game breeds recorded in modern and historical records, based on verified sales, breeder documentation, and international reports. But before we start, if you are new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe so you'll always be updated with videos like this. Number 10. Gilmore Hutch. In 10th place is Gilmore Hutch, one of the most respected and most sought-after bloodlines in the world of game breeding. The Gilmore is known for balanced genetics, combining strength, stamina, and consistency rarely found in one line. Historically, this bloodline became popular in different regions because of its ability to maintain performance in long fights. This trait was important in the competitive circuit during the peak of illegal cockfighting in some countries. As a result, Gilmore became a foundation stock in numerous breeding programs in the United States and abroad. In terms of breeding, the value of Gilmore Hutch is not based on appearance, but on documented lineage and proven genetic consistency. Certified trials with clear blood records are rare and are usually passed on only to trusted breeders. This chicken costs around 80,000 pesos to 120,000 pesos per trio. It still depends on the purity of the bloodline and the breeder's reputation. In the elite gamefowl market, price reflects genetic reliability, not height. Number 9. The Duck Nut. In the 9th spot is the Duck Nut, a very rare and historical gamefowl from India that quickly became known because of its unique appearance. The ducknut's skin, feathers, meat, and bones are all black due to fibromelanosis, a rare trait. It's a genetic condition found naturally in only a few ancient chicken breeds worldwide. Before it became popular as an exotic and premium meat bird, the ducknut had long been known as a hardy and aggressive game bird in the rural parts of India. It is valued for its alertness, quick reactions, and ability to survive in harsh conditions, traits that were important in the traditional gamefowl culture of ancient times. It was not bred for speed or flashy movement, but for endurance and resilience. This is why it became a respected breed in history. In modern times, the value of the ducknut has increased even more because of the nutritional profile of its meat. According to agricultural studies in India, ducknut meat is higher in protein, lower in fat and cholesterol, and contains a natural compound believed to help with histamine and recovery. Because of this, it has not only been discovered by breeders, but also by chefs, health enthusiasts, and collectors. One of the main reasons for the high price of ducknut is that it is difficult to breed. It has a slow growth rate and is sensitive to improper breeding. And it requires careful lineage control to maintain the purity of the bloodline. Many ducknut in the market are crossbreeds, so verified pure lines are getting more expensive. This chicken costs approximately 64,000 pesos to 96,000 pesos each. It depends on age, purity, and breeding status. In the global elite gamefowl market, ducknut is considered a high-value breed, not only because of its historical gamefowl background, also due to its rarity, genetics, and cultural importance. Number 8. Bobby Bull's Assail, the powerful American bloodline. Bobby Bull's Assail ranks 6th and is among the most respected and expensive Assail gamefowl bloodlines in modern history. The Assail itself is one of the oldest fighting chicken breeds in the world, originating from India and Pakistan, and is known for being tough, smart, and almost never backing down. However, Bobby Bull's version brought the Assail to a new level of quality and consistency. Bobby, a legendary American breeder, spent decades selectively breeding the Assail, not for looks but for strength, mental toughness, and durability. The Assail's movements aren't flashy. It's slower compared to other modern lines, but it's known for precision, timing, and efficiency. This is why Bobby Bull's Assail is often described as a thinking bird. Its movements are calculated and it rarely panics. Another key trait of Bobby Bull's Assail is its bone density and muscle composition. A thick chest, strong neck, and solid legs are traits not easily achieved through selective breeding. Because of this, many breeders around the world use Bobby Bull's Assail as foundation stock to strengthen the durability of their own lines. Even in a controlled breeding program, the influence of Assail is immediately noticeable in the offspring. It's also not easy to breed Bobby Bull's Assail. They mature slowly, are sensitive to the environment, and don't easily produce consistent quality unless the pairing is right. This is why supply is limited and well-documented Bobby Bull's lines keep rising in value over time. This rooster costs around P55,000 up to over P170,000 depending on whether it's a trio or an individual stag. In the elite Gamefowl genetics market, Bobby Bull's Assail is more than just a fighting cock. It is a genetic investment, a living legacy of intense selection and discipline. Number 7. Lich Fighter. In 7th place is the Lich Fighter, also known as Luik Sea Vector, a massive gamefowl breed that originated from Belgium and is considered one of the heaviest and strongest chickens ever recorded in European history. Unlike modern gamefowl bred for speed and agility, the Lich Fighter comes from a time when strength, weight, and presence defined quality. This breed was developed in the 19th century in the region of Lich, Belgium, where selective breeding focused on extreme muscle mass, solid bone structure, and an intimidating stature. An adult Lich Fighter can weigh 4 to 5 kilos, nearly twice as much as an average modern gamefowl. With a broad chest, wide shoulders, and a heavy body, it's a natural powerhouse right from the start. Another outstanding characteristic of the Lich Fighter is its upright posture and fearless temperament. It is known for being alert, dominant, and having natural confidence, traits that make it admired by breeders and poultry historians. Due to its size, it's slower than other fighting lines, but its strength and endurance were especially valued in traditional European breeding standards. Over time, the population of the Lich Fighter declined due to changes in agricultural practices and the disappearance of traditional breeding communities. Today, this rare heritage breed is difficult to find in pure lines, even in Europe. Many other birds have already been mixed with other breeds, so the value of verified pure Lich Fighter increases even more every year. In modern times, the Lich Fighter is used not only as a historical gamefowl reference, but also as a genetic contributor in breeding programs that require strength, bone density, and structural improvement. As a result, serious breeders still want it, even though supply is limited. This chicken costs anywhere from around 7,000 pesos to over 340,000 pesos each. It also depends on purity, age, and lineage. For collectors and breeders, the Lich Fighter is more than a chicken. It's living European agricultural history. Number 6. Sweater 5K Line. In 6th place is the Sweater 5K Line, one of the most well-known, respected, and influential gamefowl bloodlines in the world. When it comes to modern gamefowl breeding, it's almost impossible not to mention the sweater, especially the so-called 5K, which has become a symbol of consistency, performance, and high market value. The sweater line originated in the United States and spread internationally over decades through selective breeding. This is not just a breed that was multiplied, it is the result of careful selection of traits such as speed, balance, structural correctness, mental sharpness, and recovery ability. As a result, the sweater is now among the most widely used foundation bloodlines in international breeding programs. A key feature of the sweater 5K line is its athletic build. It has long legs, a compact body, and a light but solid muscle structure. An ideal design for efficiency and control. This body type isn't accidental. This is the result of years of refinement to achieve the perfect combination of power and agility. The sweater also has a high reputation when it comes to mental stability. This line is known for being alert, adaptable, and naturally confident. In breeding circles, it's often said that the sweater is easy to cross, which means it's good to mix with other bloodlines to improve the speed and sharpness of the offspring without ruining the overall balance. 5K line Aksa isn't just a brand, it's a mark of premium status. The top-tier broodcocks from this line have gone through strict selection and often have a documented lineage that is traced back several generations. As a result, genuine high-grade sweaters are in very limited supply. This rooster costs around 140,000 pesos or more for some elite broodcocks, and it can be even higher depending on the pedigree. To serious breeders, the sweater 5K line means more than just a rooster. It's a global benchmark and genetic tool still shaping modern gamefowl breeding today. Number 5, Dong Tao Vietnam Dragon Chicken. The Dong Tao, also called the Dragon of Vietnam, ranks 5th. A rare and instantly noticeable gamefowl because of its extremely thick and large legs that look like dragon skin. At first glance, it's clear that this is no ordinary chicken. Dong Tao is among the rarest and priciest heritage chickens in Asia. This breed comes from Dong Tao Village, Vietnam, and was once bred for rituals, prestige, and traditional combat culture in ancient times. In the past, only nobles and wealthy families could afford to raise Dong Tao because they are difficult to breed and delicate to raise. And because of this, it became a symbol of status, strength, and wealth. The Dong Tao's most unique trait is its thick, heavy legs, sometimes nearly as large as a person's arm. This structure didn't happen by accident. This is due to long-term selective breeding for bone density and strength. Dong Tao isn't quick due to its heavy body and legs, but it's valued for its strong balance and durability in the traditional standard. Today, Dong Tao is mainly recognized as a luxury delicacy and collector's bird. Its meat, especially the legs, is a specialty in Vietnam and typically served on special occasions. However, in the world of breeders, its value remains high because of its genetic uniqueness and limited population. Another reason why the Dong Tao is so expensive is because it is difficult to breed. It has a low hatch rate, the CCU is sensitive to the climate, and the growth period is long. Many attempts at mass production have failed, so the true pureed Dong Tao remains rare in the market. This chicken costs 140,000 to 280,000 pesos per pair, and more with verified lineage and breeding documents. For collectors and serious breeders, the Tao is not just a chicken, it is a living symbol of Asian heritage and rarity. Number 4, 20 Grand Kelso. Fourth place goes to the 20 Grand Kelso, a name representing both a gamefowl bloodline and a legend in selective breeding history. This name comes from a true story where the father of an outstanding rooster was offered $20,000. An almost unimaginable amount at the time gave rise to the 20 Grand Kelso's reputation. The Kelso bloodline has long been known as one of the most balanced and most intelligent strains in the world of gamefowl. However, the 20 Grand Kelso stands out for its exceptional consistency, not just as one great bird, but as a line that consistently produces high-quality offspring. In breeding standards, this is called a prepotent line, which means the traits are clearly and strongly passed on to the next generations. The 20 Grand Kelso's quality is clear from its physical features. It is known for its good posture, proper body proportion, solid muscle tone, and clean movement. It's not the biggest or the fastest, but it's known for its timing, control, and tactical intelligence. These are qualities that are highly valued by serious breeders in different countries. Another reason 20 Grand Kelso's value keeps rising is their limited access to the true bloodline. Many people use the name Kelso, but only a few have a verified 20 Grand lineage with clear documentation. And because of this, the true 20 Grand Kelso becomes a collector's genetic stock and is not easily sold on the open market. In modern breeding programs, the 20 grand Kelso is often used as a foundation bloodline to add intelligence, composure, and structural balance to other strains. Even in crossbreeding, its influence is immediately felt, a sign of true genetic strength. This rooster got an offer of about $1,100,000 for one elite breeder bird. And up to now, the verified trials remain in the premium price range. For veteran breeders, the 20 grand Kelso is not just a chicken, it's a standard of value and quality in gamefowl genetics. Number 3, Pakamran Champion Line. Pakamran Champion Line is in third place, a name that truly transformed high-value gamefowl breeding. This is not just a bloodline. It's a record-breaking symbol that shows how high the value of an elite bird can reach when genetics, performance record, and prestige come together. Pakamran is a Thai-bred rooster that became famous after showing extraordinary consistency and dominance in a controlled competitive environment in Thailand. In just 3 consecutive appearances, each match ended in less than 20 minutes, something that rarely happens in high-level competition. Because of this, the reputation of the entire Pakamran line quickly rose. Not just the bird itself, but also its genetic potential as a breeder. In August 2025, there was a historic sale where the Pakamran rooster was sold for 6.5 million baht, or roughly 10.5 to 11 million pesos. This is the highest documented sale price for a fighting rooster in modern history. At the event, the total prize pool reached 125.1 million baht, which further solidified Pakamran's status as a once-in-a-generation genetic asset. Besides the record price, it's key to know why the Pakamran line is so highly valued. The birds from this line are known for their perfect balance of speed, timing, power, and mental composure. They're not just aggressive, they're controlled, calculated, and efficient, qualities that are very hard to achieve through selective breeding. Currently, the Pakamran line is strictly controlled, and only a few have access to its true offspring. Even the chicks already have a price higher than the usual elite bird, and most of the time transactions happen privately. For serious breeders, owning Pakamran genetics is considered an investment-level acquisition, not just a simple purchase of a chicken. This chicken is valued at over 10 million pesos, and its verified offspring also sell at premium prices based on age and lineage. In gamefowl genetics, the Pakamran Champion line is both costly and historic. Number 2, Pamamawing. In third place is Pamamawing, an extraordinary time, Mark Cross, who became the talk of all Southeast Asia. After recording one of the fastest and most dramatic rises in value in modern gamefowl history, it's only recently become known abroad. Its story is proof of how performance record and genetics can suddenly change the fate of a bird. The Pamamawing is a product of careful crossbreeding between Thai and Myanmar bloodlines. 2 lines known for their strengths are the Thai side for speed, balance, and sharp timing, and the Myanmar for endurance, bone strength, and mental toughness. The result is a bird seldom seen whole, fast yet not reckless, aggressive but controlled. When it reached 16 months old, a Pamamawing rooster recorded 3 consecutive dominant performances, each one finished in less than 20 minutes. In the world of competitive breeding evaluation, such a record is considered exceptional because it demonstrates not only physical ability, but also consistency and recordability. 2 rare qualities in a bird. Because of its rapidly rising reputation, elite breeders and collectors immediately got involved. In a private transaction in Thailand, that particular Mamawing rooster was sold for 1 million Thai baht. That's equivalent to more than 1.6 to 1.7 million pesos, and for a crossbreed without a long lineage history, this price is considered extraordinary. The true value of the Mamawing is not just in the bird itself, but in its genetic potential as a foundation breeder. Many breeding programs look at this line as the key to combining speed and endurance in a single strain. Due to this, Mamawing genetics are still limited and tightly controlled. This rooster has been recorded to be worth around 1.6 million pesos, and its documented offspring continue to sell at high prices depending on pedigree and verification. In modern gamefowl genetics, Pamamawing is an example of how an outstanding individual can create an entirely new legacy. Number 1 is Ayam si Manny. Ayam Manny from Indonesia, known as the Lamborghini of poultry, tops the list of the world's most expensive and iconic gamefowls because of its unique rarity, elegance, and high market value. This is not an ordinary chicken. Ayam Manny is completely black. Feathers, skin, meat, and even its bones and organs. An extraordinary trait caused by fibromelanosis, a rare genetic mutation causing extreme hyperpigmentation. Ayam Manny has been an important part of Indonesian culture and rituals, symbolizing power, prestige, and spiritual meaning. Aside from being exotic, this breed has also historically been used in high-stakes fights in some regions, because of its strong body and compact muscle structure that provides strength and agility. One of the reasons for the very high value of Ayam Manny is its rarity and difficulty in breeding. It grows slowly, is sensitive to climate, and requires careful management to maintain the purity of the bloodline. Ayam Manny's exotic look, cultural importance, and strong genetics keep its demand high locally and internationally. Ayam Manny costs around P140,000 to P630,000 per bird depending on pedigree, age, and breeder reputation. Some of the highest grade or rare specimens can fetch even higher prices, especially if they have documented lineage and consistent genetic quality. Ayam Manny is a global legend, not just a chicken. It blends rarity, history, and genetic prestige. And for collectors and breeders, every Ayam Manny is an investment, a heritage, and a symbol of ultimate poultry excellence.